This right here is our whole Stormcloak versus Imperial argument, right? So, a lot of people like to say, fighting for the Stormcloaks is the best thing to get the Thalmor out. Is it? Is it now? Because I am here today to argue against this wonderful theory, because, well, if we take a look at this dossier, we first learn that Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, right? He was a prisoner of war, and while interrogated, we learned of his potential value as the son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, now Elenwen, right? And they tricked him, they manipulated him to believe that this information obtained during this interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City, when it was not. And then he was allowed to escape. So they basically kind of played him, right? And then after the war, contact was established, and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of our strategic goals in Skyrim. So they liked that. They like what Ulfric is doing, right? Although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. But they are still okay with that because direct contact remains a possibility, right, under extreme circumstances. So they consider him a dormant asset, but an asset nonetheless. And as long as the Civil War proceeds in its current, indecisive fashion, we should remain hands off. They want war. They want conflict. They want to divide us. Divide and conquer, as they say, right? The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. So, increased chance of Imperial victory. So, Imperial victory equals harming Thalmor position. The coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen, still under scrutiny, right? So, whoever's behind the dragon also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume, therefore, that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory, however, is also to be avoided, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. But I think that they are quite a bit more worried about an Imperial victory versus a Stormcloak victory. So anyways, that is my argument as to why I don't think that you should ever pick the Stormcloaks if you want to fight against the Thalmor.